We were doing a dance intro, but you missed it. Hi, I'm Rebecca Felgate.
I'm Danny Burke.
And we are with Landon, who is arguably the plant today.
I was the plant last time.
You were the plant last time. It's been a while since we've done this, and it's a rainy day here in Toronto, and we thought actually we'll cheer ourselves up by reading some of your questions.
Yeah, it's been like over a year, I think.
It's been a long time.
I want to say we have a year's worth of questions, but really...
We literally posted the picture today.
We posted it, which I'm
so,
sure...
no, we just got back in the same outfits, because we're really, really good at planning.
I'm sure a lot of you guys who are watching this also saw the post. Some of you watching this may have asked questions. Are we about to read them out?
We are, but cheers, Danny. There we go.
That's just water in mine.
It's just water in mine too. All right, hit me.
Oh, here's a good one. All right. What are the old people things you do?
Oh, can I answer for you and you can answer for me?
Well, I can't answer for you, yeah, but if you got one for me, then go.
Danny talks about the weather every day. He's even called himself Weatherman Dan, like a nickname he's literally applied to himself.
I'm singing in the rain.
Another old man thing that Danny does, is we sometimes go and get a coffee together when we fancy a coffee, and he does not like it when people order anything other than a normal coffee in a rush hour environment. He considers it...
No. Wrong.
What do you call it? A Frappuccino Whopper?
A Mocha Choco Toca Tiki with double whipped cream on top.
A dessert?
At 5 minutes to 9. What are you doing?
He doesn't like that.
No, this is the thing, and you'll realise your mistake when I say this. I don't mind that. I just think there should be two queues.
Yeah, two separate lines.
There should be two separate lines. I have no problem if you want to order some, 1,000-calorie dessert, but don't hold up everyone else. That's not even an old person thing, I don't think.
He tuts at everyone in the line. All right, do I do any old people things?
Old people things. You kind of, you're always, whenever you see someone eating anything, you go, oh,
that's
like
not
an old person.
Is that like an old person?
Well, my grandma does that. Oh, that looks lovely, dear. And that's like, you're like a younger version of that. But I don't know, maybe there's other people out there as interested in other people's meals as you.
Yeah, I do. It does tell me off sometimes because, again, maybe standing in line for coffee and someone will come out with like a muffin and literally, I'm like a dog that's seen a chicken bone. I'm like...
Yeah, they're like right there. Like,
I am a creep,
get your eyes
a food
off it.
creep. What is something that you can't live without?
Right now, I don't know, first thing that came to my head is coffee. I was talking to you the other day about how I drink what I think is an unhealthy amount of coffee, but I don't really know what the healthy amount is. I drink probably 3 cups of coffee a day, maybe another one after work if I'm feeling quite tired. I'm getting...
Well...
Haley behind the camera is giving me a look of disapproval.
But here's a fact for you.
Way too much,
you love a good
isn't it?
fact.
Yeah.
Donald Trump drinks 13 cans of Diet Coke a day. That's got to be way more caffeine than 3 cups of coffee.
Yeah, but if you really want Donald Trump to be your role model, that's healthy and unhealthy.
He is Danny's role.
Yeah.
He also probably eats about 10 donuts and...
Yeah, no, it's not that bad, but I still think that is something that
you can't
I need
live without.
to deal with.
Yeah.
Right, to get
a few
serious,
issues.
What about you?
That's something that I can't live without. What do you think that I can't live without?
Cheese.
I actually can live without cheese. I love it and I don't want to, don't get me wrong, but I was vegan for a month and it was really hard and I actually probably cheated at least 3 times. Maybe I can't live without it. Maybe you're right. Maybe I need cheese. It's just so good. I can't live without my friends. And you definitely can't live without your family.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know. Well, no. That sounds pretty bad. I'm just defending myself because I don't want to sound like I'm too much like that. Obviously, I can't live without them, like everyone. I don't know.
I think I could live without anything.
You could live without your family. You're saying like it's a uniquely...
No. I was going to say I could live without anything, but I need my people. Do you know what I mean? I need Ruth, my best friend.
Could you live without your family?
I couldn't.
Stop avoiding the question.
No, I couldn't. I could not live without my
Think
family.
about that.
Especially my sister, who's the biggest joy.
We'll move on. All right, how many hats does Danny own?
Oh, who asked that question?
Well, their name is Spam03, which sounds like an account you'd make in a hurry. The answer, without even having to think, is 10.
Is that true?
That
I
is
gave
10.
you a hat the other day.
Yes, I said that. Yeah. Rebecca had like a leftover hat.
Oh, leftover. You make it sound like I just gave you a discarded hat. I got given a hat by M&M's, the brand, and I thought, do you know what? I like this hat, but who'll like it more? Hatman Dan.
Yeah, that was my 10th one. What?
I have more hats than that.
Do
Oh,
you?
you have more hats?
Haley's got more hats than Hatman Dan.
Yeah, we've probably got 30 to 40 hats.
You have lived here for longer though. This is like a new colony of hats.
I came here with no hats. I came here, I stepped off the boat.
And look what you've become.
I was a lowly immigrant in Canada. I didn't have a single hat, now I have a Decker. cartridge. I have 9 of these type of, I guess you call these like baseball hats, and then 1 winter hat. So yeah, got to balance that out. Gonna get more winter hats.
What's your favourite?
My favourite is probably this one at the minute.
Yeah, you do like that.
I just love I love the actual material of it. I like that.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
I can confirm. That was actually a very popular question as well, so I'm glad you asked it.
I think in previous videos when I talked about it, I used to always complain about how my head was too big. And I want to make a retraction about that. I've had a year to think about it. I do think my head is big, but I think the reason why hats wouldn't fit me is because I used to have quite long hair. Remember like last year?
Yes, you did have a lot of hair.
It would bunch up and my hat would feel really tight. We've just lost about 3,000 viewers during that sentence.
I think an even question would be, how many scarves does Rebecca have?
Ooh, I think I've got more than 10 actually. I think I've got about 12 scarves. I've made that up.
One for each month.
One for each month.
All right, your question. I'm gonna take out some loose change.
Please do.
Make it rain. About $1 there.
Is that for me?
No.
No.
Need it.
Good, thanks. Both of you, what's your favourite song?
It's too hard. I can narrow it down to maybe 3.
Okay.
Day in the Life by the Beatles. Reckoner.
Yeah.
By Radiohead. I'll think of my third while you do yours.
Mine's Nude by Radiohead. Danny and I spent an afternoon geeking out and making a chart. How do you explain this?
It was when this whole craze was happening. I saw it when I was working here. Everyone was doing these brackets.
It's like you do a playoff kind of thing.
You do like a whole sport style playoff of every song of an artist, and then you look at each bracket. You go, which one would win out of that? And we do it with Radiohead.
Pretty much every single song, apart from a few from Pablo Honey, because they didn't really deserve to be on there. And in the end, it came down between Reckoner and Nude, and Nude did win, didn't it?
Nude did win, yeah. I gave it up to that.
Other favourite songs, Nude for me, and Hooting and Howling by Wild Beasts. I'm not thinking of a third. You only wanted one, and I've given you 2, so.
Would you guys ever do a tour?
I'd love to do a tour. Get me on a tour bus.
What would a tour look like for this?
We'd hit different cities, and we'd be like, yo, Minneapolis, we here. And we'd be in some kind of hall. You'd bring one of your hats, maybe a different hat for a different venue.
Why would they
Maybe
come?
even merch hats.
Why would they come?
Just to hear our witticisms live on stage. Danny's got a lot of jokes. I could do an interpretive dance.
Or a puppet show.
Or a scarf, like a scarf dance. How do you feel about that?
I don't know if anyone will go to that.
Oh, well,
personally.
yeah, ever the pessimist.
I know, they can prove us wrong in the comments.
Would you come to a tour? We're actually doing a meetup, by the way, on the 12th of May at Yonge and Dundas Square in Toronto. So if you live in Canada, then head on down. That's the first stop on our tour.
Details there. We've been trying to figure out how many people we think might come. And I would not be surprised if there was 3 or like 100.
I'm very excited about the Numbers in general. The Numbers is another great Radiohead song, and I'm gonna predict there'll be 35 people there.
I think that's a decent guess. I'll say 40.
Meh?
Not a pessimist.
See there? What are your demons? And I really like the way demons has been spelled here with a little AE.
Daemons.
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 So just like temptations and stuff, is that what it is? Or just kind of things that...
Things that
got like a
haunt you.
demon on your shoulder kind of
Yeah,
thing.
a classic demon on the shoulder.
Sometimes a lack of confidence, a demon that I've always had to struggle with. Yeah, it's like self-belief. I think everyone struggles with that a little bit. And sometimes I'm just good at hiding it. So that's definitely a demon.
A demon.
Yeah.
Danny Demon. I think I'm really good at being in a good mood, but it doesn't take a lot. Like, if something doesn't quite go how I expected it to, it can like be a bit derailing for me, which is not like, it's a bit of a pain, basically.
My dad's like that.
Yeah. yeah, he is. Never met him. Sure he is. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the kind of person where, like, if he took one wrong turn off a road, anyone else would be like, oh, it's okay, just another 10 minutes, come back round again. And my dad's like, oh, God, so, you know. Was
Yeah.
like, through it. Sorry, Dad, if you're watching.
Shout out to Martin Burke.
Yeah.
No, but it's alright, but meh.
What did you do before you became presenters? You got quite an interesting
What you answer
tales.
for me and I'll answer for you.
You worked as a princess in a kind of children's entertaining costume type store deal.
Yeah, it was a children's toy shop,
Yeah.
Hamleys of London.
Hamleys. I was about to say Harrods, but it's not Harrods.
No, but similar.
Yeah.
but just for toys.
And you like the dressing up, but not so much the kids?
No, I like the kids. I got to be a princess, a pirate, and an elf. I really liked the kids. It was just it was long hours, not enough money. So Hamleys, if you are watching from Hamleys HR,
Oh, definitely.
pay your staff better.
Maybe they've changed it since then.
Maybe they have.
Maybe you're going to end up at Hamleys one day.
Oh Christ, I hope not. Yeah, that's what I did. But then I was a theatre critic for a number of years. And you finished university in Liverpool, and then you moved over to Canada pretty much straight away to help an old lady in her grounds doing stuff like lifting and stuff.
Yeah, out in BC, in British Columbia, Canada.
And then when you moved back to England for a bit, you worked at a lumber yard.
Did more wood stuff.
And then you moved here.
But before that, before university, I actually worked as a pizza delivery driver
Yes,
for
you
Domino's.
Yes, you did.
Which I loved, which I feel like I've talked about in a previous video or something.
You love it. What's your favourite pizza topping?
Peppers, onions, maybe some feta, something like that.
A bit of feta. Nice.
Yeah. When I used to eat meat, it would be just like bacon, like everything on it.
Oh, I hate so fact you guys might not know about both Danny and I, we both don't eat meat. But when I did, I liked Hawaiian, but multi-meat is gross, in my opinion.
I used to have a similar thing, but I'd be fine if it was from the same
Yeah.
animal.
Like bacon and ham, fine,
Bacon and
fine.
ham, absolutely
Pepperoni,
fine. Sausage.
yeah.
Pepperoni and bacon.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
But no ground
But
beef.
then if you
Absolutely
throw
not. Or
on
chicken.
top. I don't know, but the thing is, technically, there's nothing wrong with it at all. It's just in my mind. I used to just make it into something weird. I'd be like, oh, that's just weird. But it's fine, obviously.
Someone says Rebecca looks like she's ready to go home. Ain't that the truth, Stacey? Danny, what is that shirt? So it's referring to the picture. No nip this time.
Maybe you can see that is a guy called Archie Marshall, whose stage name is King Cruel.
I know, but it's more fun this way.
More raw. Yeah, Archie Marshall, aka King Cruel, aka Zoo Kid, aka Edgar the Beatmaker. That's all his.
AKA your idol, who you're going to see on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm going to see him this Sunday. Probably Sunday just gone, depending on when they watch this video. But yeah, check him out if he's your kind of thing. I really like him. I've got an offer here from a guy called Jibbo93. Do you fancy?
Jibbo?
Do you fancy whitewater rafting in the UK sometime? I can take you kayaking too. I'm a pro.
Jibbo, it's a date. That sounds awesome.
And the best part is, I tapped on his profile. He's a Yorkshire boy, and you really like Yorkshire. So
I do,
you've
Jibbo.
won a free trip.
I want a free trip. I actually love whitewater. Have you ever been?
Yes, I think I went in England on an activities trip for school.
For school?
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's really fun. I went in Thailand as well.
Nice.
Quite scary, but good. So see you there, Jibbo. If you could invent one thing, what would it be? But also, another question at the same time, feel free to answer whichever of these you prefer. If you could mix 2 flavours, what would they be? That's an easier question.
Flavors, all flavors. I really like drinks that are like mango and orange. Basically like tropical drinks. That's what I really like. So if I had to mix 2 flavors together, just have it as its own flavor. Very mango and orange.
That sounds nice. Nice mango and orange.
Refreshing. What about you?
Well, I had that dream that I told you about a few weeks ago that I peeled back a banana, but it was actually a big, long banana-shaped cherry.
What's the hardest thing about YouTube?
Oh, blimey. Personally, right now I'm doing a really good job of it, but it's like speaking like a human, because sometimes people expect a certain kind of on-screen persona, right? So a lot of the time in the top 10 list, you'll hear like my hosting voice, which is different to this voice, and I find it quite difficult to separate the two, or not separate the two, be more of one. Meh.
Yeah, that is tough. I noticed from my earlier videos that I was not even consciously doing that, you know?
Yeah.
I was just like so not me.
Yeah.
Totally not me. Like it's not even the same person at all. Hey guys, welcome back to another most amazing top 10 with me, Danny Buck.
It's really weird. Like right now we're sitting and chatting, and then it's just like you give me something to read, and I'm like reading it like a host, and
Well,
it's just like
yeah, but like the thing is, even the viewers are like kind of conditioned to expect that. You know what I mean? I think if I was literally talking like this, and I said, next up, at the number 8 spot, we have, and I was talking like that, you guys would all switch off probably. So you kind of have to do a little bit of that, but it's about the balance between that and still being yourself, I guess. It's hard.
It is hard.
Yeah.
What do you think is the hardest thing, though?
I think the hardest thing on YouTube in general right now is how do you make stuff that is going to be popular or that can at least make money without just following trends.
Yes.
You know? Because
You want to set trends, not follow trends.
yeah, it seems like I'm going to sound like such a YouTube old person here, but like back in the day, it used to be like you could pretty much make whatever you wanted as long as it was good and high quality and you believed in it, you could get popular.
Yeah.
And now it feels, at least to me, it feels like a lot of people struggle a lot more because of the way the algorithm works. But I won't bore you guys with how the algorithm works. But yeah,
Classic algorithm
generally
chat.
speaking, I feel like the range of acceptable YouTube channels and topics has maybe shrunk a little bit, kind of more towards that whole Jake Paul, Logan Paul, screaming in your face, fake.
And that's another thing that actually kind of ties into what I was saying about being expected to be a certain character, and the more people play a character, the more just like chill content's pushed away.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll be back to our normal screaming selves in the next video. But this has been
good.
Relaxed.
Can we end this video with a high octane game of rock, paper, scissors? Winner takes it all.
Yeah. What am I taking?
Dunno, pride.
That change I put down.
Yeah, oh, it's gonna be mine if I win. So on 3, right? 1, 2, 3.
I win.
Oh no!
Did you take a second to figure that out?
Yeah, okay, best of 3, quick. 1, 2, 3. No!
Easy. I trained for years.
Right, well, I'm not happy about that. I was robbed. Other than that, though, really nice chatting to you guys. If you want to see more Q&As, please let us know in the comment section down below. We love doing these kind of things for you. We'd love to have Landon here next time as well, so if you've got any questions for Landon, maybe write them down and he might answer some of them. You never know.
Yeah, and don't forget, once again, I'm going to plug our meetup.
Yes.
Date and time right here and in the comments as well. May 12th, Toronto. Dundas Square.
We'll see you there, yeah.
And we're going to stop talking now.
Goodbye from me, goodbye
Bye-bye.
from Hatman.
Bye.